Welcome back to BNG Hockey, where it's always black and gold. The Boston Bruins land themselves a college free agent, and one who is in pretty high demand with several teams being interested in this player, and the Bruins came out on top. Let's talk about it. The Bruins signed forward Dalton Bancroft to a one-year contract for next season with an NHL cap hit of $950,000 per season. The rest of this year, he'll report to the Providence Bruins on an amateur tryout. He's a 24-year-old right-shot right winger who's 6'3" and 207 pounds. This past season with Cornell University, in 36 games, he had 15 goals, 12 assists for a total of 27 points. In his entire NCAA career, in 103 games, he scored 36 goals, 43 assists for a total of 79 points. And his last season in the OJHL, he won MVP as captain of the Trenton Golden Hawks, where in 54 games he put up an impressive 37 goals, 55 assists for a total of 92 points. This is a player who's really improved his overall game as a power forward, and he had quite a bit of interest from other NHL teams, including the Jets, the Penguins, the Oilers, and the Lightning. The Bruins were always the favorite to land this player, however. He did attend Bruins development camp this past season and has pretty good chemistry with centerman Ryan Walsh, who was drafted by the Bruins in the 6th round of the 2023 NHL draft. So they've had their eye on this kid and have liked what they've seen. And it's nice that the Bruins were able to land this player, even with some competition from some pretty good teams, including their division rival, the Tampa Bay Lightning. He also fits the mold of the Bruins that were trying to be big and bad this season, but ended up being anything but that. The good thing about this player is, unlike some of the big guys the Bruins got this season, he might actually be able to play. When asked how he would describe his game, Bancroft mentioned that his favorite player is none other than Tom Wilson. Now, I know Bruins fans think of him as a bum and a goon, but I think we can also all agree he's a pretty darn good NHL player who's won at the highest level in the NHL. Now, this kid's got a long way to go if he wants to be Tom Wilson, who was a former first-round pick and has had one heck of an NHL career. I will say he's got the size at 6'3", 207 pounds. He's a little bit older at 24 years old, so he's probably more ready to jump into the NHL level than some of the other Bruins prospects, so that's exciting. He's a pretty good skater, especially for his size, so he should be able to keep up with today's high-paced NHL game. That being said, I just don't know if he's going to be able to put up the points. I see this player being a lot more like a Justin Brazeau. Brazeau, his last season in the OHL, in 68 games, had 61 goals, 52 assists for a total of 113 points. Similar to Bancroft, who put up 92 points in 54 games at one point, but now these players have to redefine their game and become useful bottom six players who can still chip the puck in every now and then. I would love to see this kid fight for a bottom six role. Give me Justin Brazeau's 10 goals. That would be absolutely phenomenal from this player that we got completely for free off the scrap heap. I don't want to see any more of Jeffrey Viel. I don't want to see any more of Patrick Brown. You can keep Cole Koepke too. I don't care about his 9 goals. I can't believe that guy's played as many games as he had for the Bruins this season. How about Johnny Beecher? I love his speed. I want him to be good and worth that high pick from the Bruins, but he put up 3 goals so far this season. Can this kid give me that? I'm just excited to see the Bruins throw another young player into the mix. I want to see us get younger. I want to see us get bigger, kind of like we tried to do this season, but I want the skill and the talent to be there. And I'd rather take a chance on a young player like this than sign some guy for league minimum at the end of free agency. There's a reason other teams were interested in this player. He's still got some untapped potential and some ways to go in his game, but I think he could develop into a pretty solid bottom 6 NHL player, and you got him for nothing but cap space. He's got a 1-year deal, so if it doesn't work out, there's no harm there. Let's wait and see how he does for the rest of this season with Providence, and maybe he has a real shot at making the NHL roster at the end of next season. I like that the Bruins added another young player. I want to see them get bigger, faster, younger, and most importantly, be able to put pucks in the net. I don't know if this is the guy to do that, but you never really know, and maybe he can take another big step forward heading into next season. So let me know your thoughts. It's a pretty shallow free agent pool for college free agents, and the Bruins snagged one of the best from what it seems. So let me know your thoughts on this player. Leave that down below in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big like, and if you haven't already, subscribe.